morning, everyone. Today, I'm running a bit late, but I'm about to run to the gym, and I'm doing a gym session with another fitness coach, and we're going to just film a bit of content together. I don't know why, right? Tell me why. I feel a little bit nervous. Is that me being a little bit dramatic? Probably. First of all, I don't really know this person, and I think just overall being a socially, well, I wouldn't call myself a socially anxious person. I think I'm fine if I know the situation I'm walking into. Does that make sense? Like, if I'm leading a class or an event or whatever it is, if I'm like in control, makes me sound psychotic, but like if I'm in control of the situation, I'm fine. In fact, I quite enjoy it and I thrive off it. But if I'm walking into something that I don't really know what's happening, / if we're both, I find this sometimes when both people are like that kind of person, that it, like, balancing the dynamic of who wants to lead and who wants to step back gets a little bit like difficult. Normally I'm the person that's just like, yeah, you can crack on, and I'll just, I said it again. Okay, from this moment on we're not setting that. But anyway, I'm normally the person that's just like, you can like go on with it and I'll follow along and kind of like contribute as we go. That's my vibe going into this day. Who knows? I also think as well, when you like train with another coach, I get really in my head that I have to be like, or that I need to be like equally as strong or stronger. Do you get what I mean? I get a bit competitive, which isn't probably the healthiest thing to have, but at least I'm acknowledging that. But overall, it should be good. I'm really excited to go to the gym. I didn't go yesterday. Yesterday was my rest day. So I'm going to go a little bit early because I want to get my steps in first, and then we can just like go into the session, film a few bits and bobs, and then come back. It's Friday, so it's check-in day. And I just need to be sat at a desk basically for the whole day, so I want to get these steps in now this morning, so I can come back and just sit and type like my... Also, I don't know if I've told you about this wrist. I wore my wrist splint thing in my last vlog, and I got messages about what it is. Basically, I don't really know. I've called the doctors so many times, I've been to the doctors so many times. They've told me to get a splint, done that. They've told me to get like ergonomic mouses and like keyboards, done all of that, still not helping. I basically just have pain running down here and then also here, and I can't like, it's if I'm on my phone or if I'm typing, like I can lift things in the gym, I can move, it's kind of fine, but now it's got to the point where it hurts all the time. Like I can still do things, but right now it hurts, whereas if I go on my phone for more than like 5 minutes, it's painful, guys. It's really quite painful. I've got an appointment on Tuesday with the same guy again. I think he's a physio guy, so who knows what's going to happen, but hopefully they can give me some kind of fix and some kind of resolution to that. Anyway, we are running late, so let's go to the gym.
Any more tripods?
I know.
Lights. Sorry guys, we're filming.
I'm the kind of person that I hate right now. This is literally the worst. I'm going to prop you to here.
You know what you can do? I don't know if it's screwed. It's got another like attachment rod.
So much you can do this. Ooh. I'm gonna go first if that's right.
You're gonna
go first if that's right.
Yeah, just jump in. She's keen.
Got all my spot patches on, and I can feel them like moving. So I'm gonna have to pull.
Spot patches?
Yeah, can you not see?
No.
Amazing.
Oh,
how good is that?
That's so good.
Kanye, if you want.
Wow, I didn't even notice. Yeah, even if you've not got spots, I'm still gonna wear them.
I actually don't have any spots. I actually have perfect skin. Just wanted to wear them.
Just want to test these out.
I look good. It's so weird having this light right above, because I literally can't see what I'm doing.
You are in the spotlight.
Thank you so much. The breathing on this is going to be horrendous.
Easy. Should we do fives? Should we go in fives?
Let's go fives.
It's a nice rep number to be at.
The audio is going to be great on this.
Very quiet. It's the only time we've been quiet.
Little tip there, if you want Adam to be quiet, just give him a dumbbell. Tell him to do some tricep extensions.
You're not allowed to make me laugh on this one. Sorry. It's literally over my head.
Swap. Now, if you make me laugh, I swear.
Sorry, I don't know why I'm watching.
The pressure.
The peer pressure.
I'm back from the gym, everyone. I don't know why I do this to myself. I get so like anxious and stressed out for this kind of stuff, when actually it's absolutely fine. Like, I had a great time. We filmed loads of content. I tried to vlog a little bit, but Like, I didn't. I'm going to be real honest with you. As you've seen, there's probably about one, if that, clip. We were mainly just filming Instagram content, so it was tricky for me to, like, film reels and then film us filming. Do you know what I mean? It was a bit of a... It didn't need to be done, so I've propped it up for, like, a little bit. Good morning, everyone. I have to admit that I have been really bad at... I've got, like, protein shake around my mouth. I've been really bad at picking up the camera. I was like, right, I'm just going to be really on it and just film... like whatever and whenever. Hasn't been the case, and today is probably going to be the same. I'm lots of running around. I'm lots of running around. There's lots of running around. I've just been to the gym. That's what I had to do it this morning. I was going to go this evening, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. So we went nice and early. Nearly got myself run over by a tram, but that's okay. Right, we're going to run home. I'm going to do some client replies and just some program updates. Some onboarding for some new guys, just the usual Tuesday morning shenanigans. Then I have to run to I've got 2 appointments today. One appointment at the doctor's and then one laser appointment. I think I just need to go home and have some form of, I don't think caffeine, I think I'm a bit too caffeine. I think I need to have some water and sit down. And when I get home, I'll explain to you what's happening today, because this is just not coming out in a way that is going to be understandable or enjoyable. Okay, so I didn't explain anything when I got home, but basically, appointment number 1, we're going to get laser, because I get really bad, like, not ingrown hairs, but like, well, I guess they are ingrown hairs, really. They're just really annoying, and I've tried everything. I've tried, like, I use, like, a Philips One blade. I've tried, like, dry shaving, wet shaving, like, putting towels on to make it softer before, like, hot towels and, like, flannels, like, steaming, everything, you name it. I have done it, and I always get some kind of like razor burn or like ingrown hairs. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, it's fine today, and the next day I'll have like 4 or 5 ingrown hairs there, and it's not fun. So we're gonna get it lasered. Hopefully it will resolve the problem. The only problem is that we have to not use like retinol and like tretinoin. I always say it wrong. Is it tretinoin or tretinoin? Tretinoin? Anyway, we can't use any kind of those, whatever you call them, like vitamin C, retinols, all that stuff, for I think like 7 days before. So this is just a consultation to see what they think, basically, if it will help. And then I guess it's 7 days of not using like tretinoin, which I'm a little bit nervous about, because my skin has been, as you've probably seen, been really bad, and it's only just about getting back to being, not, I don't want to say good, but like good. So I'm a little bit nervous if I stop using it for 7 days that it's just gonna go all downhill, you know what I mean? I look horrific. The flat is a mess. There's a dog here, if you can't tell, there she is, that is just absolutely feral. Update, cone is off. We've got the clear, we're all ready to go. I've got my Toki t-shirt on to celebrate. I think the last clip, if it's been included even, is me, for some reason, just being really all over the place this morning. I've had a really busy, like, run-arounds, meeting and appointment kind of day. I went to the doctor's for my wrist. I think I've got carpal tunnel syndrome, and that's what I've kind of, like, pushed towards them that I think I've got. I'm going for an x-ray, I think, next week, or in a couple of days. I can't remember. Dates are flying around my head. Anyway, and that's it. We're up to date. Now I've just been filming podcast episodes, or recording even podcast episodes. Toki is feral, and obviously I'm very happy that the cone is gone, but I wasn't prepared for how like mental she would be now it's taken off. I don't know what it is, but taking it off her, she's now, obviously she's, well, I do know exactly what it is. She's obviously got loads of like built up energy, so I need to take her on like a big long walk tomorrow. That brings me to tomorrow. I'm going to, well, I'm not buying one, but I'm going to go look at some cars, because I've not had a car here. Well, I've not had a car here, and I just feel like it's probably time for me to get a car, just because getting to my parents is like a 5-hour journey on a train, as we've seen here, and it's got to the point now where I just can't, I physically can't do that journey. The Manchester trains, Manchester London, I've never been on one that's not been delayed or cancelled, basically, and that's just, it's not fun. Like, it takes a day out of my life. It's like not even a day where it's like a fun day out. I know the car that I want, so I'm gonna go look at it. I haven't booked an appointment or anything. I'm literally just gonna rock up. I don't know if you're allowed to do that, but that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rock up. I might. Look, this is the thing. I know you should test drive a car, but from an anxiety point of view, I don't want to get in a car that I've never driven before with a person I've never met before and drive it. Do you get what I mean? I'm not like, driving isn't like, I know some people that love driving and will get in any car and just drive off in it. If I haven't been in that car before, I need to like practice. Do you know what I mean? Like, I need to just drive up and down a road that I know, or I don't know, I need to practice in the car by myself before I feel happy enough to have someone else in the car with me. I change my mind every 5 minutes. I find sometimes I'm like, I need a car, sometimes I'm like, I don't need a car. And because I've lived in London for how many years, I took my car away basically, I got rid of it because I didn't really need it. Now that I live in Manchester, again, I'm basically city centre, so I don't really need it. I just need it to get down south. So when part of me is like, do I just rent a car when I need to do that, as opposed to just having a car sat here and only using it like once every like 2-3 months? I am sat opposite what could be described as a building site. It is a building site, as we can see here. So if you can't hear what I'm saying, I'm sorry. Basically, I'm on the way to the gym now. I'm early, so I've sat here. I've decided to tell you all about this morning. It's been this whole week actually, it's Wednesday today, Monday to Wednesday, has been like, I've just been everywhere all at once, but it's not been anything like exciting or anything that I would want to or can film. So it's been a little bit difficult this week, I'm going to be honest with you. But I just went, like I said yesterday, to look at some cars. You call it a car? Like car shop, basically where you get your cars from. It was a very interesting experience, I'm going to be honest. I went in there kind of thinking that I would get like shown around and a bit like, oh, this is this car and this is this car, like, and talked through things, because I know nothing about cars, shock, surprise. And it was very much, I was like, hi, I don't have an appointment, like, can I be shown things? Like, I knew the specific car I wanted to look at. And they were like, yeah, just gonna have a look. So I ended up just wandering around this like massive warehouse with cars all in it. Anyway, I just ended up wandering around by myself for like 10-15 minutes. There's no prices on any cars, which is the kind of, I went in there to see prices and also just like the how it is, do you know what I mean? Like, you can see pictures of cars and you can see cars out in the wild, but you don't really know, like, you don't get to look inside it and like boot size and all that kind of stuff. So they were the two things I went in there to do. I didn't really want to test drive it, as we all know, and I was literally just left to my own devices. I eventually like grabbed someone and was like, can you talk me through some prices, because I want to just know like what the options are, like what's available, what I need to be getting, because I don't know if I want like a petrol, if I want a plug-in hybrid, if I want an electric. Who knows what I want? I think I've just like settled on a plug-in hybrid. That is what I think I've come away from today realising. Long story short, didn't go to plan. It wasn't that fun. I went to 2 different places, and they, I don't know if it's, I went just like this. I'm literally in gym stuff, like a t-shirt, shorts, and running trainers. And I don't know, maybe if that's just not the right like attire to wear. Maybe they're just like, this boy isn't going to buy anything, so we won't waste any time with him. I just wish I had someone that could go, here's the car, you pay for it. That's literally what I need. I don't want to look at cars. It took me 3 hours of my day to look at these cars. 3 hours. That's basically half a day. Like, do you know what I mean? It's a lot of time for something I don't really care about, and I feel like could be done really quickly by someone else that knows what they're doing. I say I look crazy. We both look crazy. Come back here. Come here. No, I'm not backing. So I'm coming to you looking like Fifi and the Flower Tots in my Toki merch with Toki down here. The reason I've got this headband in is because I've got a hair mask in, and now that I'm not able to use like, any active ingredients, I didn't realise how much of my skincare was just active ingredients, so I'm really trying to be careful not to let like hair masks and that fall onto my face, because if I get more spots, we can't fix them, can we? And I'm like, why am I so tired? Like, I normally come back from like that kind of session quite tired, but today it's been a struggle. I looked at my phone, I've done 28,000 steps today, if you can see that. That's a lot of steps for one boy. No wonder I'm tired. I am literally shattered. Now, I don't really understand why she's being fidgety, because, stop, we've just been to the toilet. What do you want? What do you want? Okay, Toki has been dropped off at the groomers. She didn't really want to go in today. Normally she runs off and it's like, see ya. I think after the vet experience, she's a bit traumatized. But hopefully this will like reignite her joy of the groomers, because she loves it in the morning. She like runs in, even the girl was like her usual one, and she like ran over to her and was like playing with her. But then as when she went to take her away, that's when she kind of like did a little like panic, but it's fine. I think this will be good to get her back into the swing of being with other people and not with us all the time. Like I said, I'm now going to go find a coffee shop. I was planning to go to Black Sheep. Again, I don't know if you can hear me because I'm right next to this road, but I'm going to go, I think, to Black Sheep. The last time I went there, the Wi-Fi wasn't working. This is the issue that we're about to have, so I'm going to go see, try it out, and then if not, I'll probably just go, I don't know where I'll go actually. I'll have a little wander around and see what coffee shops are about. I am just about to try, what is it, the oats banana shaken espresso thing. This could be, oh, maybe it doesn't say banana on it. Okay, well, I thought I ordered the banana one. I don't know if I'm going to like this or not. Ooh. I don't know if I'm going to like this or not, but we're going to give it a good old go. Okay, this definitely isn't banana, this is just the normal shaken, like the old shaken espresso. I'm in my most perfect spot, right? Like, this is Piccadilly Station. I'm just sat here. Basically, people watching, I need to remember that I'm not, that I need to actually do some work, do you know what I mean? But this is my dream. It's just to sit here and people watch all day. You look so fluffy, thanks. You look so good. You smell so much better now. I'm going to have to stop talking about the dog this much, because at this point this has just become like, where can I put you? Basically it's become Toki's YouTube account. Here she is. Do you want to say hi? She was asleep, literally picked the camera up and just woke up. I was like, let's grab the camera quickly while she's sleeping, show you her looking all cute. And straight up. Do you want to show everyone new haircuts? Okay. She hasn't really had anything. What's this? Look, what's this? She's not really had anything done. She's basically just been washed, tiny little trim, and just like so she can see, and like blended her stomach. So where they did like the operation, they literally clean shaved her stomach, and it was looked awful. So they kind of blended that in. I also, story, while I was in Starbucks, I was queuing to like pay for my order my drink. This woman came up with her Starbucks, being like, oh, I bought this, but I like was on a call and I left it too long, now it's cold. Can you heat it up for me? And I just thought, like, how are they going to do that? Because this is a train station Starbucks, so I'm guessing they don't have like a microwave. Maybe they do have a microwave, I don't know. And they were like, yeah, we'll just make you a new one. So what? I just thought, in my head I'm thinking, like, well, that's your fault that you are on a call and your drink's gone cold. Sure, like, not to be rude or like horrible, but surely like, you bought a drink, if you went on a call and it's now cold, that's kind of your problem. I don't know, obviously the Starbucks people are a lot nicer than me. It's made her a whole new drink. Friends, I've got, well, I can say I've got so much to fill you up on. Fill you up on? Fill you in on. It's not interesting. Basically today, Toki woke up at 5, I'm gonna say 5, quarter to 5, which like normally she wakes up at that time. I kind of just like either put her into the bed, like from her crate into the bed, and then she kind of falls back to sleep. Was not having that today. She was up and out, wanting to go to the toilet. She literally was like, I put her on the bed and she would just like jump down and was like pouring at the door. So I went out to the toilet. The lovely concierge man was down there and was like, oh, here's a treat for her, like giving her loads of treats. And I wasn't with it, let's be honest. I was just like, yeah, like, so it's been 5 o'clock in the morning. I was not with the conversation. Anyway, he was lovely, feeding her loads of treats at 5 a.m. I then went back to bed big mistake from me, because I did not physically need to be like in any form of like phone call meeting, anything like that until 11 a.m. So you best believe I woke up at 10:30, which is really unlike me. I get up at 6, half 6 most days. I get really like anxious if I wait. It's really not that interesting, but I get really anxious if I wake up. I don't want to say late, but anything like, to me, 7:30 is like kind of the cutoff point. Anything past 7:30, I get really anxious because I feel like I've wasted a day. Does that make sense? I feel like I have so much to do in a day anyway. If I'm not out of bed and like physically doing something by 7:30 or 7 ideally, I do get really quite like, oh, there's lots to do. That is obviously an issue that I need to work on. What I was getting at with that story is that I woke up late, everything has been like pushed back and delayed, so now I'm like rushing to catch up with the schedule I've created for myself. People always like to me just like push the day back later. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you wake up later, just start your day later and just do the same amount of time. But then that then has a knock-on effect, do you know what I'm saying, to everything else, that I'm just then starting everything later. I'm going to bed later, so then I'm waking up later the next day, and the cycle continues. First world problem, I know. I haven't had any lunch yet, and also I need to film this for Instagram and TikTok, but I'm trying these John West little stir and serve pouches. Basically, they've sent me like 3, but they're 2 of the same. One is tuna and like a curry sauce. The other is tuna and soy, ginger and honey sauce for like with noodles. Basically, they're like little microwavable pouches. They serve 2 people, and then you add in like noodles or rice or whatever you want to have with them. I believe they have like a tomato-y one as well. Oh yeah, it's here. There's a tomato and basil one, and there's also a spicy Mexican one. I'd quite like to try the tomato and basil one tomorrow, so I might go and grab one of them later in the week if I like these. But yeah, we're going to try these now. I'm going to make some rice. I'm going to have the curry, the mild curry, and get your words out, the mild curry sauce one. It's basically, let me read you what's in this. So it's 2 servings. Each serving is 200, well, the curry is 219 calories. I think the soy one is slightly less, yeah. This one is 201. 8.3 grams of fat, which seems quite high, but it is tuna, you've got to remember, and also it's only 1.1 gram of that is saturated. Protein is 21 grams per serving of both of these. So yeah, as someone that's super lazy, we know I don't cook out here. It's very, it's very minimal cooking. Like, it will just be turkey mince or steak mince with some form of vegetables and carbs. So this is really saving me a bit of time. And also, I don't know if I've said this on here, but my hyperfixation food at the moment has been tuna, cucumber, and like on a bit of toast with a bit of mayonnaise. So this John West couldn't have come at a better time. I'm fully in my tuna era, if you will. So I'm really excited to give these a go. Let's put one in the microwave. Let's actually make some rice first and then put one in the microwave, and I'll let you know what it tastes like. I've eaten half this food now. So I'm going to show you literally basically an empty bowl. I've taken my top off as well because I don't know about you, but tuna, when it's like heated up and warm, stinks. Like, I like tuna, but I don't want to smell like tuna for the rest of the day, so my top is off in the other room. I was a bit concerned about the spice level. It calls it tuna in a mild curry sauce, which, like, define mild, you know what I mean? I'm not, spices, I can't handle them. I just really, I wish I could, but I can't. Yes, what do you want? I think we're gonna have to go to the toilet, but I want to eat this first. Anyway, I was a little bit concerned when it says mild, because I never know if it's actually mild or if it's like spicy, because people have given me stuff that's mild before and I've had tears running out my face. But anyway, 10 out of 10 recommend. I've enjoyed this. I probably will buy these again. I really want to try the other one, the honey, whatever it's, ginger and honey and soy one. I'm going to finish this really quickly and then take the dog out, because she obviously is not very happy with me, and I think it's the smell of the tuna's made her be like, where's my tuna? I'm just sat editing all this back now, and this is not my finest work or my finest week, my friends. I just have to apologise. If you've made it to the end, you've got this far, well done you, because there were points editing this video where I've been like cropping out left, right and centre, trying to piece something together that doesn't make me seem slightly, well, very boring. But yeah, if you've made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. Next week, hopefully I'm going to be A, in a better mood, and B, better at picking up my camera. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you all on the next one.